Let's go read a book today.
Hello, my little friends. Thank you so much for joining me here on this episode of Let's Go Read a Book Today, where I, Miss Pamela, share some wonderful stories with you right here in my little reading garden. And oh, do I have a great one for you today. But first, I have to ask, do you know what time it is?
It's time for Word of the Day.
Hey there, my little brilliant people. I'm Miss Vocab. That's short for Miss Vocabulary. And I have the word of the day for you, where we learn a new word that helps to grow our vocabulary and our minds. Ow! So, our word of the day is finance. What does that mean, you ask? Well, I'll tell you what it means. Finance is a study which figures out how people, businesses, and groups make and use money. Finance. Hey, why don't you try and use this new word, finance, in a sentence this week when you're talking to your parents or your friends or even your pet polar bear? Because the more you use it, you'll never lose it. I'll see you next time on the Word of the Day. Now, let's get back to some reading. Thank you, Miss Vocab. Well, my little friends, it's time to follow along with our new friend Kai as he solves a great mystery in our story today titled The Missing Money, Money Monsters, written by Okeoma, Moronu, Schreiner, and illustrated by Sandhya Prabhat. Well, are you ready to read? I am. So sit back and open your minds because here comes story time. The Missing Money, Money Monsters. Kai was a worrier. He worried about all kinds of things. He worried about things both big and small. Ever since the incident, he was more worried than usual. It all started right after Chinese New Year. Dad said he would take Kai to the bank to deposit his Chinese New Year money. He was excited to see where grown-ups keep their money. Kai had never been to a bank. But before they could get to the bank, a monster ate all his money. Dad was so busy with Kai's little sister, Lulu, that he didn't even notice. But now Kai was worried. He had big plans for all that money. There were so many things that he wanted to do. There were so many things that he wanted to buy. He knew he needed to get that money back. Kai created a plan to find the monster and save his money. Now, he just had to tell Mom and Dad. He didn't want to worry Dad, and he knew that it would scare Mom, but he had to tell them. They had to know that a monster had eaten all his money. That night, he waited until Lulu was in bed and his parents were in a good mood. It seemed to have worked. Dad looked calm, and Mom didn't look scared at all. Then Mom pulled Kai on her lap. "Come sit with me. Let's talk about what happened to your money." Mom explained that ATMs are super secure, that Kai's money would stay there until it was moved to a super duper secure truck called an armored truck. This was going to be harder than Kai thought.
Where will the armored truck take the money?
Kai asked with slight panic in his voice. Your money will go to the bank, Mom explained. The ATM, the armored truck, and the bank are all there to keep your money safe until you need it back. The ATM and the armored truck work for the bank. She reassured Kai that he could check on his money anytime. Mom showed Kai that the bank would even be adding a tiny bit of money to his bank account every month. As Mom shooed him off to bed, Dad handed Kai a magic little card with his name on it. This card, Dad said, would give Kai the power to control the ATM monster so he could get his money out or put more of his money into the bank for safekeeping. Kai was a worrier, but tonight he was a little less worried than usual.
All right, Kai. You conquered that money monster. You know, my little friends, learning about money and savings may seem a bit scary and something that only adults will ever understand. But I guarantee you, the earlier you start learning about finance and asking questions about money and saving money and investing money, the better your future will be, and the money monsters will become money friends. I hope you never forget that. And now, one other thing that we never want to forget are the incredible creators of this fantastic book. The author for the wonderful words that become the story that help to grow our mind, and the illustrator for all of the amazing pictures throughout the book that delight our eyes. So Okeoma, Moronu, Schreiner, and Sandhya Prabhat, we just have one thing to say to you.
Thank you for writing this book and opening a whole new world.
Well, it seems that's all the time we have for reading together today. But don't you worry, because I'll join you here again. Yep, right here in my little reading garden on our next episode of Let's Go Read a Book Today. And I so look forward to seeing you again. So until the next time we meet, don't forget, keep reading. Bye.
I'm just happy you've joined me to read today. Oh yeah, I'm just happy you've joined me to read today.